Pooh is one of my favorite things, so I already had this house planned. It was going to be my house. And then I can't say no to her. And so I gave her my house. So this is what I had planned, and this is what I did. It's a very beautiful, cute little tiny home. But we've got bees, and we've got an entire grinding room of books and apples and Winnie the Pooh. If you've watched the movie, you'll notice that this is the opening to the Winnie the Pooh house, and you go through the book. And then these are her lures. It's kind of cool when the lures pop up. It looks like the jar is full of that, whatever that is. And then we've got some really cute. Keep looking for sunshine at night. That is a neon. It's very cute. That's a Winnie the Pooh saying. And then we've got this. Oh, we have an Eeyore hiding under the table. Eeyore, oh, I think he's crying. Aw, Galaxy, why is Eeyore crying in your house? That's so sad. Hi, Galaxy. I'm just showing off your house. And then we've got the clock. And then he made a terrible mess coming in from wherever with his poop honey and left trail on the floor. And then, of course, he has a picture of his favorite thing. And he's got lots of things. Oh, and he's got a visitor looking out the window with his face smushed in the glass. I was going to show his face, but his little face is really hard to do. Really hard. If I get it figured out in Kira's house, I may come back and fix his little face for you and back it off the window. But his little face was rough. And then we've got this, and we're building a Pooh because we didn't put Pooh in this house because originally we were going to go out this door, which I can't go out the door because I blocked it. Nope. Outside there is actually the tree and everything. I had everything building for the 100-acre wood, and then she reminded me that she needed a small house and had not saved up a lot of money for this house. So I just closed the door. And then Kara wanted a Pooh house, and I kind of talked to her. I kind of did it without her and said I'd give her the other half of the house. But that's because I didn't want to wait. It was in my head, and I couldn't help it. But, well, it's okay. You guys can show your houses together. I think your house is actually cooler. This is my favorite part. I love this little book place, and you go through the book, and it's just so cute. I do like Kira's house a lot, and it is really cool, but I can't help it. See, now Piglet's going to be so much bigger than Pooh. I'm going to have to come back and fix your Piglet. So I might have you delete Piglet when you have a minute. I know that's sad. But leave him there till I decide to that. But at some point, delete him and I'll come back. I think I'll turn him around and have him sitting on the stool. He's way too big compared to Pooh now. I don't know why I made him that big. Probably because I didn't realize that Pooh was smaller. Okay. I just want him to be cute and cozy because, see, when you get into bed now, you can pose yourself with Pooh. Okay. I will figure out how to make Pooh. I have to figure out how to make Piglet's face because it's got to go in Kira's house, too. Okay. So last night, I am at a serious advantage here because I made Pooh last night twice. So I know exactly how to make Pooh now. But I do have, as you see in the reference thing here. Why do I have a red? Oh, because it's recording. I'm like, why is there a red mark on that? But as you can see in the reference thing, I've got a Winnie the Pooh. I went to Sketchfab again, and I found a Winnie the Pooh 3D thing. And see what you can do? You can just look. Here's a circle, so you put in a sphere. When you look at his face now, I've got a ball. I did not put a tube on here yet. I didn't put a tube on there last night either. I didn't feel like it really needed it. But if you really feel clever, you can put a tube in there. But that's just Kira's house is going to run up against the build limit. Galaxies won't, so I might put the tube there. And then later, after people get on, I'll show you all. I've got some new stuff to show people. So let's see, we'll put the two there. And then if you look right here, this is where we're going next. These look just like an archway. Do you see that shape right there? That's an archway. And that's an archway. So we're going to put two archways on Pooh Bear's face. So we take this and we're going to go grab a couple arches. I currently have this Pooh Bear color saved. I made him the darker Pooh in here just because at nighttime it makes him the right color. Oranges get real weird in this game for some reason. My oranges during the day, well, any colored night and day is different, but I kind of had to fiddle with it so it didn't wash out at night or turn brown at night or anything. So this is a good Pooh color for both day and night. The one in Curious House I think is a little bit more orange, but her house is made for almost all nighttime viewing. Like, yeah, it's halftime, but it's made for night. I've got it. That's when you want to see her house. I've got all those lights and stuff. But see, at night, he stays roughly about the right color for a Pooh. Okay, let's get this shrunk down for a Pooh Bear face. I was going to cheat and just have her clone, because I've actually never cloned. I know you can do it. I mean, other than cloning in here, but cloning from one house to another, they know how to do it. I do not. I'm not. Everything I've learned in this game, I've learned from myself for the most part, other than now I know how to clear chat. And I know about formula because of Illust. But, see, now I'm grabbing. Oh, see, I got the both pieces. Well, I don't want both pieces. I have to be careful because I do not have an undo in here today. Come back here. I miss undo. So we're going to back it out and grab it that way. I usually win my fights. Piglet, I did not win. Unfortunately. Piglet and I have issues. Okay, let's get this. Get the other archway in. And of course, they want to be the same. I'm doing this on small because I like a challenge, apparently. Nothing in this game is, you just have to do an approximation in this game as always, because there's no way I'll ever do a exact build of Pooh. But as long as people look at it and go, oh, that's Pooh, then you're good. I kind of feel like his nose might be too big, but give me a sec. I think this might not be big enough. He has that, here, I'll show you in a minute. I want those kind of to show, but not quite. Yeah, like that. So if we look at the reference down in the corner, if I put his eyes in there, that looks about right. Let's put those eyes in there, and then I'll see how I feel about the spacing. So let's get this down to the smallest it will go, which is not very small. I might have to use something else in this house. We'll see. Oopsies. Too big. Too big. Okay, we're going to have to use another. Oh, no. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Well, I can actually just move it. Move, move. Now he looks like the Winnie the Pooh that Illust turns into. Yuck. While I was building this house, Illust kept chasing poor Galaxy around in this house as that blood and honey Winnie the Pooh, the big mean guy. It was terrifying, wasn't it, Galaxy? It's awful, awful. And then he'd tell us we had to do things, or he'd pull out the mean Pooh. He's just mean. Not really, but still, that Pooh. I'm going to make this nose smaller because he looks a little bit too much like Goofy right now. Yeah, last night in the Titanic, he was chasing us around as the girl from The Ring. I don't know what kind of mood he was in last night, but it was terrifying. And then he jumped on the back of my neck like a little tumor. It was not cool. I feel like his nose is, I know his nose is high up. Let's maybe, nope, that is Pluto right there. It's funny how characters are all different depending on where their nose is. His nose actually goes to a little point, and if I'm not happy, I will put that point in there. Okay, now let's get a little small ball. So now, I can use the end of a cylindrical being maybe. Or I could make Pooh bigger, but I don't want to make Pooh bigger. Let's make this black. And we're going to use the end of this as a ball, an eyeball. I usually like the spheres better, but you know what? Let's make Pooh bigger. I wanted him to look really comfy in that bed, but let's make him just a little bit bigger. Luckily, well, not so luckily, it's trying to grab the bed, even though I won't be able to grab the bed, but unfortunately, there we go. If I accidentally grab the bed, it will not make my changes, or it will destroy the character I'm messing on. Like if I grab something else and then rearrange it, it will do one of two things. It will either let me move the object, and then when I save it and leave the house and come back, the object is moved. Well, three things. Object is moved, and it left the original object that I can't touch because I've already edited, shut the house down. Because if you haven't ever commission built for anyone or built in someone else's house, when you build, it makes it, as soon as you log out or log off, or they log out or off, it pretty much cements a house. You can no longer make any more changes to their house. They can make all the changes they want, but you can't do a single thing to it. And so then you have to figure out ways. You can copy it. You can use this little tool, and you can grab things. So like I can grab these things right now, right, like that. I can make it look like I've moved it. I can push stop editing, which usually cements it. But the minute I leave the house... Oh, I love the snow! It wasn't snowing when I went in! I love the snow so much! Sorry. I love snow! Anyway, we'll play in the snow later. Okay. It's my favorite type. Well, that was a weird landing. Usually I don't land like that. Wait a second. Is this doing this all the time, Galaxy? I do not like it when my houses throw people in. They need to drop people in nicely. Okay, maybe that was just... Sometimes when you're the builder, it will do weird things to you, but not to anyone else, which is kind of weird. Anyway, before I got distracted by the snow, see the pots? They went right back. I can't touch them. They're saved forever like that unless Galaxy moves them. But I can move him because I haven't logged off yet, and she hasn't logged off yet. So anything that's on here. The other things that can happen, say I grab it and I move it. If I grab a bed along with this and move it and try and make it so, like, I can move a piece of this and this and make it move at the same time. If I do that, it will possibly either pull the object out that I want, and then when I fix it and go back, it will leave the original object that can't be edited where it is and do the changes. Oh, sorry. I'm not a trader. I don't know if anybody else who's in the channel right now are, but but I don't know if anybody else in the channel is, but I'm not a trader. I'm just a builder. We build builds. But anyway, so those are the things that can happen, and it's just best to try and always grab just what you're working on. Sometimes I like it because it makes it so say I've lost something down underneath in here, I can grab something out of here really easy if I sink it because I often, like, I can't even grab floors or anything. So it's kind of nice. Yes, the pots are a bit potty. Thank you. If I could hear your voice, I would make you say, oh, bother, because you know how much I love it. So behave yourself, Pooh Bear. Okay. So, didn't I have a post somewhere? I must have deleted it. Well, I hope I deleted it. Is it in your eye? Nope, it's not in his eye. I was going to make him bigger. That's what I was going to do. Okay, so let's make him bigger. So we're going to go above here. And we're going to make him a little bit bigger. Bonk. Let's see. Bonk. Let's make it so I can keep Piglet but put his face. I'm looking at Eeyore. Now this is a cheat. If you can get I don't want an upskirt. This is one of my few outfits that has an upskirt I hate, but I can't find anything else to do in her legs. I just need to make her legs solid like white, and then it won't look so upskirty. But see, down here, there is there's a cloud balloon there, I think, and then I've put a ball and stuff to make it look like he's under there. So, but when you go look like this, it's Eeyore crying. But so he'd be about like this big, which makes Pooh about. Ooh, Pooh's bending the furniture in. Makes Pooh about. With, I'm still gonna have to shrink Piglet. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, we'll put him about here. I think that looks about good. He's huggable at that size. Okay, so now we can shrink this little nose down. If we can grab it. Come here, let's zoom in. Okay. Oh my goodness. Who taught you to draw? There we go. Clone this. And now we should be able to shrink this one down. Well, I know we can. Smaller. Hopefully it's small enough. I think I got Pooh just exactly the right size last night. This is not the right. Now he's got a weird lazy eye going on. There we go. Still too big for his little eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, there. I don't want to make him any bigger though, because I like that size, because he's going to have his little legs here and everything. So this is perfect. So we're going to have to find a different shape. James. Mr. James on here is a very long time friend of mine. I met him in a video game almost 20 years ago now. Is it 20 years? No, maybe 15 years ago. Somewhere around there. I've known him forever. I watched his daughter grow up. It was so cute. Cutest little girl on earth, I swear. Okay, so we are just going to use this circular beam. Okay, and I'm going to slide this up. I was shocked. I went through my analytics of who watches my streams and all of that. Only 49% of the people who watch my streams live in the US. A good solid 51% live elsewhere. I thought that was exciting. So also I found out that several of you do actually live in Germany, so I will stop cursing in German. That's a trick I use in the US when I'm teaching, because sometimes you just need to curse. I'm not going to lie. But this is a kids channel. Good morning. Boy, your name is really dark blue and I can't see it. That's weird. Okay, does that... Oh, that works. But this is not in the middle. I think this needs to be a little bit bigger, actually. One more click. Nope, not one more click. Let's go down here. One more click. There we go. Hi, Morad. Welcome to the building channel. Very cool. Thank you very much. Very cool. It's weird how popular the game is getting. Seriously, for true. It's funny though. I have uh, the scammer seemed to like my house the other day. A scammer came into my channel and was trying to scam people in the channel, and then saw my house and turned around and handed me three golden pets and told me he loved my house and left. I was like, okay, that's not usually how scammers work, but okay, I'll take it. Okay, so now we have cute. Oh, that eye's not quite in the right. I see it. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's not quite in the right place. You can do it. There you go. Yes, I am a teacher. Well, I think everybody eventually, you just got to say something when you're angry. And so I've switched all my words to like bulldoggies or poop on a stick. I say things like that because it just makes you feel good, but I'm not. So I try not to curse, but I had switched one of my curse words to a German word because it just felt good. But no, I think it's cool. I think, oh, you might have teachers that actually do play Adopt Me. You don't know. I'm I've played here on here a long time before I streamed. I wasn't even going to stream. People made me stream just because they wanted me to have a YouTube channel. Yeah, you never know. I actually, when I was teaching, I was playing World of Warcraft, um, and I actually would talk about it with kids in class because, oops, they would do the same thing, and we were playing the same game, and I thought that was funny. It's interesting how video games. I have lots of friends that are younger. Video games are a good way to connect the different ages, especially like if you're a parent. There's no better way to connect when you get older or when if you are a parent now than to play games with your kids, whether it be video games or board games. I'll show you this house while I'm working on it. I can show you the house again. I just showed it at the beginning, but people streaming out, so I'll show you. Let's stop editing here. This is actually Magical Galaxy's house that's in this channel. I built this for her on a commission, and this is her little teeny Winnie the Pooh house. And this is the outside. I love books, of course, and this is her little grinding room. And she's got bees everywhere. I love the bees. They're so cute. And then you hop through the book, and usually there's a Winnie the Pooh music, um, but the music seems to be broken, and here today you can only listen to the general music, and then ignore my arch. But it's this little sign line lights up at night, and I love it, and it says "Keep looking for sunshine," and that's a Winnie the Pooh quote, and I think that's important. I do, but it was a gift from someone, so I won't give it up. I love it too much. And then we've got Eeyore under here crying because he's sad. And we've got some footprints from Pooh. Um, I'm really transparent about what I charge. I charge not for this house because she's my friend. She did pay me though. Um, I don't think I'll disclose what she paid me for this little house, but I'm not sure she'd want me to. But generally, for my big houses, I charge a shadow dragon. And there's a reason for it, as you've seen, because I've seen you before, Fleming. Uh, my houses, the commissioned houses almost always hit the 4K limit. So it's a lot of work. It takes up to 3 weeks to do. And it costs you in actual money to the person I'm doing it for. It costs anywhere from 50 to 80,000 to build. Yeah, they're huge. If I could, I can't go through the door. I'd be able to. Can I do that? Let's see. Oh, I can. See, I was making this a big house. So out here, she's got the rest of, and if you've seen, I actually started building just a year ago, and I've built a lot of my houses, so I haven't done a lot of commissions. But see, this was going to be what Kira's house was, actually. Um, but then Galaxy reminded me that she did not have that much money at the time. It was in between, and I just shut the door. And then I built the rest of the house for Kira. I'm sorry, Galaxy. It was probably pretty snotty. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it. But I was like, I want to finish building Pooh. So, yep. So this is this house. Later, today is walkthrough Wednesday, and I always promise to show houses. So later I will, after I finish Pooh here, we're going to show my new video. I did a video, brand new, the first one. It's horrible. I did a video for YouTube. So it's not your fault. It's really not your fault. But I really want, you know how much I wanted to do this house. This was my house I was going to do in the original. It was for me. And I just gave her the design. And so I started it and I was like, oh, I can do this. And then as I started it, then she's like, oh, by the way, I kind of wanted a small house. And I was like, huh? And I was like, wah, wah. So it is now a small house, and Kira owns the other half of the house. So there we go. We're putting his bottom lip in here right now so he can smile. He needs to smile. His mouth is usually like right here. There you go. There we go. Now he's got that poo that always, it's got a little, that looks about right. Maybe his mouth is a little bit too wide. Come here. Give me your lip. There we go. And we're on medium. That's part of the problem. Go down one. And then slide it out a little bit more. He's got this little, it's really tight here, but then it goes off into these smiles, and his nose is a little bit too big. Let's get that a little bit smaller. There we go. And we're going to make his nose a little bit smaller. If I can grab his nose. Not my head. The nose. There's the nose. Ooh, Talia caught a magma moose. When did she do that? Grats. I don't know if she's still even in here. She is. Talia's my little, I don't even think she comes on the stream. She just found me the other day, and she comes on and she builds with me and talks to me, and I think she's lonely. So I just talk to her. Sometimes people are on here because they want to talk. So wooden. I know when I was younger and sad and lonely, I would have loved for just anyone to talk to me. So, not wooden, wood. So, if someone wants to talk to me, I talk to them. It's a rule. Okay, we're going to use wooden bowls for his ear. There is another bowl, but it has a foot on it. So, I will not stand for anyone saying they can't do these houses. You absolutely could. It just takes time and patience and practice. It's all it is I just keep Talia. It does. It just takes time and practice. I think like I've shown my houses. I started out not the greatest, and I just learned by watching what other people have done. I love going through people's houses. I still do it, not so much anymore because I don't have time, but I will still sneak off and go house looking. I need to remember to record them. I need to remember to record them so I can share them on here. That's why I changed the name from this to not from series, whatever. It's just a building community. It's for all of us. So we can all share houses. If you find videos and want to record videos of other people's houses or stuff, I will find a way that you can send it to me. Her outfit just kills me. She's been running around as a guinea pig today, and it's very cute. Okay, so Winnie the Pooh now has ears. And I thought I want him in his little nightcap. Now that's going to be hard, though. That's going to be really hard. Because now this bed here, if you notice, this is a Queensland bed. I love the Queensland. That whole update, the Queensland update, was the best one. I have used it a gazillion times in everything I'm doing. It was hands down the best theme pack I've seen in a long, long, long time. It was beautiful. So I'm using it in everything always. You'll see it everywhere. Okay, let's pull his shirt, nightshirt, up over his head and give him a hat, but it can't be a party hat. So he needs a nightcap, and usually that is the cap part. But see, there's going to be a point if I do that. See, I almost used the German word. Why did I say I wanted him in a nightcap, Galaxy? I like to make things hard on myself. Okay, so his nightcap will be hanging off the side of his head. I am thinking... There's ear sticking. I don't know. Because you said you wanted to sit on the edge of the bed. And I was like, oh, then I could just see him sitting there with his little nightcap on and stuff. But yeah, we're going to make it work. I will win. Okay, so there's, if you think of their nightcaps, it's going to come a ball that right here. I think this is going to work. I may win this one easy. Knock on wood. Actually, let's grab a bowl. Give me a bowl. I need a bowl. I think Talia likes this house. Okay, let's move this forward. Actually, it needs to be probably sitting halfway on his head. He always wears it really smooched, but I'm not going to be able to do that, I don't think. Let's see. It would be helpful with some blue. I'm not even sure that's the right blue. I think I just made up a blue, didn't I? No, it looks like it's the right blue. I'll copy it in a minute. I may not win this one. It was winning. I thought I was winning. Okay. Sorry for the snort. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I would ever snort on here. Embarrassing. But it just kind of looks funny. I don't know why it's making me laugh, but it's hilarious. Okay. I do entertain myself all the time. I'm sorry. Okay. I think Talia's processing her shock over the house. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Maybe I should look at a Pooh nightcap because this is not looking right. This looks like a baseball hat with a pillow sticking out the side. Let's look at let's look up a Pooh nightcap. Winnie the Pooh night hat. I don't know, images. I need it. Well, not for us, for him. Winnie the Pooh wearing a hat. Well, maybe we'll find a hat in here. Any hat will do. I just gotta see how it fits Pooh. Oh, I could put a. I know. I can give it a brim. I think a brim will solve that. And I can put this out the back too, instead of the side. He always wears it out the side, but I can put it out the back. That will work. Okay, see, sometimes looking at reference helps quite a bit. Hi, Blade Ball. Welcome to the channel. I think you are new. See, my thing's not giving me sound alerts, which is kind of weird. So if you're new and I don't say hi to you, yell at me. But I'm pretty good so far about remembering names now as people come in. I'm not going to be later. I'm not going to be so remembering. See, that works. That looks right. So now let's get that hooked correctly. Okay, so let's make this a little bit bigger. How am I going to do this? I'm hoping it'll solve itself here shortly. Okay. I mean, I could make him wear a stocking cap, but we all know he does not wear stocking caps. Oh, it might be resolving itself on its own. Yay. I like it when it does that. Like I tell Galaxy, sometimes you just have to trust the process, and sometimes I just have to trust my head. Okay, now it looks like a soup bowl. And coincidentally, that's actually what it is. Um, I'm just having trouble with how it is clipping through his eyebrows. I'm hating that a lot. Maybe. See, that's where I think a brim might help. Let's try. We will brim it up here in a second. I am on. Am I on my server or your server, Galaxy? I don't remember. If I'm on my server, well, actually, regardless, I won't be able to alt tab out to get you in. But if you want to, hi Dahlia. If you want to, and Moose. Oh my God, Talia. Oh, thank you. If you want to friend me, I will friend you after I'm done, and the next time I stream, you can join me. Otherwise, I have to leave the stream to accept friend requests, and that wouldn't be fair to everyone else watching for me to go accept friend requests. Okay. I keep bragging that I think I'm winning, and then I'm not. Okay, let's see. Let's try the side again. I'm getting desperate. He might be wearing a stocking cap soon, Galaxy. I'm sorry. That fold, this is a really hard shape because you're going from a round into a round, but see, that's what I need to do. Oh, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. But see, I will do that. That is a really good idea. I'll do that after this. You know, I keep forgetting about opening up second browsers. You would not believe the amount of things I have open on my computer for the streaming. Okay. I'll get it all figured out. I'm a very, very, very new streamer, so I streamed one whole day halfway through the thing without realizing I had no sound. I don't want to say I'm old, but I am old. Okay. Now I'm back to the pillow sticking out of the hat. But I think that's what we're going to... I'm not a trader. I'm just a straight up builder. Talia. Thank you again, Talia. She's cute. She has a sister that plays with her too sometimes, which is fun. Okay, what if I push it down farther? Oh, 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 oh. Oh. If I push it down farther and then bury that edge. Yes! Bury that edge in the cuff of that. I think I can do it. Maybe. Maybe smaller. I haven't done a pet scroll today, but I will do one after I'm done with poo. I don't trade, so I don't know why people always want to see my pets. But I get pets for building from friends. I also use pets in builds. So generally, my pets are all spoken for. I think I'm going to live with this. This is starting to look decent. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I don't hate it. You get the idea. Oh, except for that. If I put the... See, there's no way to... Yeah, I could. I got to get this part of it sunk in there somehow. And if I get that sunk in there, this hat will work. Come on. You want to go in and behave. Please do not make life hard on me today. There we go. Just keep edging it down. There. Did I do it? Close enough. Let's get it. Oh, I dropped my mouse. Come back here. Do not leave. I need you. Okay. you leave already? Before I type goodbye. Yeah. Okay. Let's clear the chat. Since I learned how to clear, look at that. I learned something. Thank you, Miss Hanny. Okay, let's see if we can put a bar in there. Now I'm thinking a cuff. Now the cuff, you would usually go under this, so we're gonna have to make it smaller because we're gonna pretend that that is not there. Stuff. I don't know why one is recommended. Shapes, simple shapes, disc. Let's, if I make it a different color, let's make it the color that I'm gonna do the pom-pom, which is like that cream color, matches everything in this house. I don't think I used a stark white. I did on the daisies, and that's about it. Otherwise, I left everything creamy in here. I want it to be really sweet and warm. Oh, see, I don't see what to offer for, but I don't trade. So I think people, I don't know, it's just weird. I started in 2021 when the Mythic Egg came out, somewhere around there. I had friends that were like, adult friends were like, "Oh, I played this with my kids. It's the best game. I love it. We play with this. You'd love this game. It's fun." And I'm thinking, kids games, because I played the game. I was playing 7 Days to Die and all these mean games with my friends and exes and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll try it." And it was before the building update back then, so I was like, "Yeah, it's okay." And the building wasn't that great yet, and all of that. And I was like, maybe. And then one day I was like, "I wonder what's going on in the game." I've got pets in there, and I went and looked in there, and did you see that glitch? I hate that glitch, but it actually glitched correctly, so thank you. Um, and I came back about 314 days ago, and they hadn't done the building change, but I thought, oh, I want to make a Harry Potter house, and it's going to be the end all of end all houses, and I did, and it took me forever and then so much money, and I was so proud of myself, and I'm like, maybe I could build another house, and then I did an Alice in Wonderland house, and in the middle of the Alice in Wonderland house, they did the building changes, and then it was over, all over, but screaming, because I loved it. Okay, let's see if I can. I'm trying to get rid of this little area right here, and then I think this will succeed. So what I'm trying to do, what I've been doing while I talk, is push this way. But when I get it so far, then it's just a big round circle around the head. So I'm trying to do it enough that we're gonna ask our viewers who are viewing this to pretend with us that that is just falling over there. And from the front, I think that works. I mean, it's not falling over this edge right. Oh no, not that side. Ooh! I didn't know there was a Scooby-Doo update. When was that? There's a Scooby-Doo in here? I love Scooby-Doo. I think we could do. Maybe we'll put a little flower. Oh, a little bee. We'll put a little bee or something to hide this. That's what you kind of have to do anyway. Sometimes is just hide things. And I think that's what we're going to do. But we need another ball for the end thing, so we're going to clone that. I would say, even though I'm showing you how to build and talking all that, I would say the majority of the people who join me in here and online or stuff are just people who like to watch or talk or that kind of thing. They're not really builders themselves. They're like builder aficionados, philanthropists. There. And I put it up like that, so I want it to look like it's whoosh, if that makes any sense. That's my brain saying, flipping off to the side. There, and put a little, like if I put a little bee right there, I'd still have to put his tongue in his mouth. Oh, I forgot his eyebrows. Eyebrows are very important. Man, I would have liked that. That's cool. Okay, so let's do a bee. I did a bee in Kira's things. The bee needs not to glow, probably. But I use glowy things. It's okay. I can do a bee. Okay, so let's clone this. And so we want this one to start, even though we're going to need black, we're going to start out with yellow so I can think. Okay, let's make it bigger so it can go, there we go. Bigger so it can go smaller. And then we also need its little head. We're going to dye that part black. Kira's bees I was so proud of. They've turned out so cute. At night, I have them swarming up the tree, and last night I have Pooh floating on his balloon up there, and it's so adorable. Okay. We need the little stinger. I'm just going to steal the little hat. Anything to save me extra clicks, because these builds can take forever. Oh, Illust is not at work? What? I bet he's... If he comes on as the evil Pooh, I swear, Galaxy, I swear. Please, no. Look, it says Illust has joined the experience. He's supposed to be at work. Oops, I was trying to stick it to his butt and I stuck it to the flower. No, not the evil Pooh. You can tell how terrifying it is. He better not be Samara again. Oops, dropped my mouse again. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, he's a little bear. This bee is going to be viewed from the side, maybe. So he just needs, I think we'll just take it. He's always a source of entertainment. Okay, so I'm stealing this because I need stripes. I'm going to push reset furniture rotation. Spin it down. Sorry, I'm typing poorly today. Let's see. Da, 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 the music gets to me. He is being naughty. He went to the Galaxy School of Work. Usually he doesn't get it on at work. It does make me giggle though. So let's see. We can definitely do one stripe on here. At the very center of the circle, there's always enough room to do one stripe. But getting that two stripes on here is kind of rough because it doesn't fit the form of... Well, works back. That needs to be smaller. Where are we at for time? Okay, we're doing good. This just took me forever, this Pooh Bear. I thought it was going to be easy because I did it last night, but then I went and changed things. See, this is the problem with having more than one stripe. Okay, we're going to have to do it there. Okay, clone. Because one stripe wasn't looking right. He kind of needs two. That'll work for on the side of a hat. Okay, let's grab this little fat bee. Oh, I didn't think about it, but the discs may not go down. Oh, no, they do. Good. That's as far down as they'll go, and that's about where I needed them, so good. Let's get them over here on the hat. To the hat you go, Mr. B. Okay. And then we're going to change you sideways. Don't start barking. No barks. No, I said no. Someone's walking outdoors. So you will always end up hearing dogs. Sorry. Ah! Yeah, see, the stinger did not want to get any smaller, apparently. So, no, not the stinger. Okay. That is a big old stinger. You will not go any smaller at all, will you? Nope. Okay, we're not doing that for stinger. Okay. We'll just put a dot back there. Is this the smallest that... I'm having the worst time with things. So let's make his little bee butt bigger. If his head's going to be boogery also, we will just make his little bottom bigger. Eh. Wait, actually. Oh my goodness, now he's getting too fat. Come here. Bee. So if I made that bigger, then these should be able to get smaller. There we go. I win. I am the champion, my friend. Oops. I left that in there. Thank you. Delivery. I can and I did lose a ring in there, by the way. I can turn off my phone. I can do all these things to make it quiet in here, but I cannot shut up the chihuahuas, so I apologize. Girls, hey, 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 hey. Do I have to get the spray can? They're afraid of computer error. Hey, look. Except for the one who's actually barking. She's afraid of nothing. Hey! Enough. The mean air can says no. She doesn't care. She's like, I don't care. I'm afraid of nothing. Okay, so we got two little fat stripes on there. We're not going to be able to do a center one, or well, I say that. Let's see. I say that, and then I don't try it. Always try. You might be able to do it. Okay, so that looks like in between. Come on. As soon as I get this done, we can do the walkthrough Wednesday house tours. I want to show everybody houses. Everybody loves houses. Okay. Ah! Fat stripe. Okay, let's... I could have made it non-three-dimensional and just did discs, but of course I like to show off. But I'm not showing off very well right now. Why does that look like it's in the middle? It's not there. Nope, that's definitely not the middle then. There. Ha! Luck has it. Now it's got to touch his hat. Okay. Let's stick you in a hat. Go. Watch, I'll do all of this and then I will hate it. Oh, he's got to be turned a little bit too. Fuddly. Let's get rid of that glitch too, but I think I can get rid of that glitch by just rolling it because I don't think I have it evenly on there. So say I rolled the glitch into the hat. Well, most of the glitch into that. Let's, now I'm choosing myself. Stop being boogery. Boogery. Still boogery. There we go. Wait, do I have which? I don't know which one I have. Oh well, we'll get it. Okay. Okay, small. One little click out there. Hopefully. Oh, up. Ha. Yay! Okay, there's a bee. Let's put his head out more so it. Come on. Nope. Head. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough. I think. Nope. Ah! Yes. Oh, there's no undo. Exit home. Okay, so remember. Well, now that we're building, though, people want to see Pooh get done, I think. I'd hope. We're almost done with Pooh. Oops, sorry for the entry. I don't know why. It's not doing it to everyone else. It's just doing it to me. Woohoo! So I remembered. I grabbed. Oh, no, I didn't. It still came out. See, I didn't remember fast enough. And so the disc flew off of his hat. So we'll just get rid of this one. Usually, if you remember quickly, you can get it to. Oh, my goodness, it's Miss Hanny. I missed you, Miss Hanny. I talk about you all the time. Okay. Let's see if we can. I adore you myself. That one was a dumb idea. Don't do that. Nope, not his face. You'll be very sad if you grab his face. You'll be very sad. I don't think I want to go play Own a Pet Tycoon. So many people play other pet games. I don't have enough time to play that many pet games. I get invited to Murder Mystery. I get invited to everything. I haven't been checking for Kira either. She's on! Kira! I swear, Kira! Okay, so now we are going to take a break from Pooh. She's sneaky. So all that I have left on this Pooh is his eyebrows, his arms, and his legs. We're going to go see a different Pooh. So let's go find Kira. Okay, so we're going to find Kira. Hopefully she isn't on a weird server. Join, please. Be on a regular server. She's so sneaky. No, I'm not done. That's why I'm jumping on Kira right now. If you hadn't seen my other build, we can quickly, let me yell at Kiwi here a minute. Oh, go away, Scarecrow. I was making a Mega Neon today. Oh, cool. I thought you were already doing a commission for her. Are you doing another one? Oh, nice. How does she get so much money? Oh, she does it for pets, but still. So yesterday I added my ticket booth. I changed, so we now have YouTube. Right now we are streaming to YouTube. If we had any YouTube subscribers talking on here, there'd be a little YouTube symbol on here so you guys can talk to each other. But this is my Titanic build in case anybody was wondering. Let me go find Kira. Friends. Nearby. Well, friends. Oh my goodness. Did she just leave? Oh no, there she is. I was like, no. It's very pretty. I'm still thinking of ways to use those. I have seen like raindrop effects on the ground. I've seen so many things. Yeah. Ha ha! Oh, I love the snow. Okay, back to some Kira building. Last night, while we left the Intrepid house, we're going to use our cowboy that dragon to make Illis happy. We did. Ooh, I love it when I see money go up. First of all, because we're going to go work over here. So I'm going to show you what I did last night real quick. And then we're going to go work on. Oh, very cool. So we put Pooh up here with his bees in his bee tree. And he's sitting here staring at a bee in his bee tree with his little feet. So that's what we did last night. And everything in this house lights up. It's meant to light up at night because it's a map. I'll go up here. Hopefully it goes dark here soon. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's not quite time. So let's go up here. We're going to go over here and just show this off for a second, and then we'll go back. I've been building on this one for a while. Kira has very limited time. She's a very, very, very busy woman. So if she's on, I jump on her in about 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about, I want to show off my elevator. Snowflake, you'll have to live with it. Okay, so she had a friend who said that they couldn't fly up and see the map. So I made a map access elevator. And I'll put a sign on there so people figure it out. And from up here, you can see the whole design. It's a map. See, there's the map legend. And all that I'm working on it. We've got Eeyore's soggy, depressing place. And this is Owl's house. This is Tigger's. Tigger wasn't in the first book, and he's not on the map. So Tigger now lives here because she likes Tigger. And that's Piglet's house, Pooh's house, Rabbit's house, the bee tree, Christopher Robin's house, which I need to put a door on, I forgot. And we're almost done with houses. We need to decorate them soon. We still have a million trees to put in here because this is the 100-acre woods, so woods. But yeah, so that's this build. And if we go down here, whee, you can see all the stuff that I've done. Fly. We've got the really pretty, I forgot. I was going to look at it at night. We can fly back up. But this is Eeyore's place. I'll put Eeyore in here. I'm going to put all the things in here for her, hopefully. I haven't counted pieces recently. I probably should do that sometime. But I won't do it online. Last time I counted pieces online, I froze for like forever, and it was very sad. But yeah, last time I counted, I think I was at 2,000 pieces left on hers. I have a stack of 200 pizza floating around here somewhere. So we can, I've got a buffer. So yeah, this is my Winnie's Blue house. Ignore the glitching. That's not actual glitching. This house is so big that the same thing happens in my Toy Story house. The light doesn't know how to reflect right. See, it's just it's a light glitch. It's not an actual glitch of pieces. It's kind of weird. I don't like it, and I swore I wasn't going to make another house as big as Toy Story, but here we are. So after I did the Pooh in the bee tree, watch, as soon as I get here, it's going to be nighttime. We stuck him in the rabbit hole. We're putting Pooh at every place in her house. So he got stuck in the rabbit hole last night, poor little guy. He's having a bad day. And today, my plan is to go in and decorate his rear end. But I'm still super proud of Rabbit's house here. This looks so good. We need to do the outside of it still, too. He has laundry out here and all sorts of other things. But, oh, there's my stack of pizzas. I leave 200 pizzas or 100 pizzas places, so that way when I hit the limit, I can delete those, and I will have extra pieces to work with and wrap it up. So, on the back half, did you know Pooh doesn't have a tail? I didn't know that, but I've looked, and he does not have a tail. It's kind of weird. Anyway, what he's going to get is a smiley face on his rear end like they do on the thing. So, Pooh, I'm looking on the reference, Pooh stuck in hole. Luckily, I spelled that correctly. That could have ended up very bad on the stream. Okay, so there's the famous pulling him out. There's that. See, I still need to say Rabbit's house I'm leaving all of the words till the very end because, as everybody knows, it's really annoying for the person who's doing it. So there's how his rear end is stuck. Let's see. I remember him drawing a face on his rear end, and I can't remember. I want to recreate the face on his rear end. Um, you'd think they would have already had it in here. Oh, that's a cute bookend set. Oh, I love that. Anyway, poor rabbit. Pooh stuck in hole. Drawing. No, draw. Okay, we're gonna make it up because I can't remember. I know he's got. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There. He's got this really silly face, and he puts like little. This is someone else's drawing, but it's the same idea. He puts a little shelf across his butt, and then he's got like antlers on it. That's what we're gonna do to Pooh's rear end right now. Okay, so let's get a shelf. Pooh needs a shelf on his butt. Bottom. Edit house stuff. And for the shelf, there is actually a shelf. Now it's nighttime. Well, we'll look at that later. Okay, so Walkthrough Wednesday has been preempted because Kira's here, and I apologize. We'll probably do some walkthroughs tomorrow then, unless she disappears. Kira does have a tendency sometimes to just go. So we'll see what happens. Everything's always up in the air here. As long as I'm building, I'm happy. Now, the way I built it and the way I had to build it, I had to do this weird little room with the stuff. So it's not going to look exactly like the picture, but people will get it. Okay, so we're going to lodge it like he lodged it right there. Let's put it down because I want to put his, I want to put his face on his butt. Okay. Or at least the antlers. Well, the trees. How am I going to do that? I don't know. Trust the process. It works out in the end. Okay. There we go. That looks good. Right about there. Okay. I can't move his leg now because he's locked in. That's okay though. He's like trees. I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be able to use tree-wise. I mean, that would be super cute. The lantern tree would actually be really cute, and it would light it up in here. I kind of like it. Let's see if we can get it on both sides and make it work. Now, the lanterns are going to hang, I can't put it off to the side too much or the lanterns won't hang right side up. That's about as much as I think we can do before we're asking your brain to be too clever. Okay, so let's put this up here, and we're going to put his little firefly light antlers on his butt. Bottom. Am I allowed to say butt on here if it's a kid's thing? I don't know. See, it gets so squishy when we're involving kids in this. So that's why I have to be really careful. I don't want to scar anyone for life. Okay, and we'll put the other ones on. In that direction and spin it probably? Nope, not that direction. This direction. So, now it did that stupid glitch. I hate that glitch. We'll find out if we got it. Oh, yeah, it'll work. Let's... Oh, see, now those things are sideways. That doesn't work. Okay, let's get this done. There we go. That's a little better. I like it because it lights up his butt. Okay. Now, on the reference picture, he's got 2 dots. He's got that. I can actually make something we can make something really super similar to the nose shape by by using an arch. I do these all the time or something like this because there are always something where you need a weird circle shape like that. So I use an arch, and I use the big arch if I can get it small enough so it gets smaller. Um, Not smaller, but when it gets smaller, it's thinner. See, it's a lot thinner. If I made that door that thin, it the plain doorway, it would not. So that's good. See, it even goes too small. That's pretty good. Okay, let's get this up on small for right now. It needs to be black, but in here I use, oh, excuse me. In here I use the off gunmetal black. I do that quite often. I did not mean to yawn. Oh my goodness, that was rude. I think it's because I haven't drank any of that tea I've got sitting there. I can smell it though. I had to make my own tea. No Hannah Lynn today. So sad. Tea tastes better when I don't make it. Okay, so we got the little nosy thingy on here. And we can give him his little eyebrows. Not that. There we go. We can give him his little eyebrows. We're changing this a little bit, I guess. We could make this smaller, actually. Just have to grab it from the side. Push this down. There you go. Now if we grab... Now there are two things you can do that are kind of neat. And they make neat shapes, and I love this. You can either do this if you wanted to do... Patterns are always easy to do. So you could do something like that, and then do that. And then you've got something kind of like that shape. You can mush it up in there. That's not what I'm doing, so I'm not even worried about it. What I'm going to try to do is make it look or close to exact by using a string. We're going to take a string, and they're slightly curved, just like this. That's exactly what we wanted, and that was in the picture. The picture just went in a little bit more there, but we can live with that. We need to get the string to be about the same size diameter as that arch. So what we're going to have to do is use a large string. So let's grab a string. We're going to use the large hanging string, the long one, and then we're going to make, oh, no, we're not, because, oh, no, we are. And that way, that's as thick as that's going to be able to get. So this is our best chance of recreating something similar. We can spin this. And then we want to, I hate the bounding box. We have no idea what's going on inside that box. It's a mystery. It's like Schrodinger's piece. I don't know if it's going to work or if it's not going to work until I look inside. Okay. It is not going to work. It's too thin. I can try the small one. No, I can't. I know for a fact that will get way too small. There are times when I take that and I will duplicate it to make the line, but I don't know. Oh, we're going to do something else. I know what we're going to do. First, we're going to get rid of this if we can. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to grab this piece. We're going to clone it, flip it to about there, and then we're going to twist it in like this. So its prongs are going to go inside of the bottom. And then we're going to try and slide it back into the Pooh Bear. And I think we can take a little bit of that twist out of there. Probably somewhere around there. That might have been, oh, we can just twist it a little bit more this way. music is insidious. Do, 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 do. Miriam, it is not time yet. Way too early. 45 minutes, sweetheart. Nope, this is not the time when we stare at the mama. Nope. Please go. There, we're starting to see what I'm starting to do. We can do it. If I didn't have a chihuahua staring me in the eyes. It's not time, Mims. She's trying to remind me that it's food time, but she's wrong. When did you get a watch? I don't think you can tell time. Ow, not the mic. Miriam, no. Okay, I can't grab anything when you're being like this. Go over there. Thank you. Good girls. What a good girls. I pushed the buttons. There we go. Okay. Let's get this. Miriam, no. Trying to grab it. There you go. And now I noticed that it had that little trail on there. Let's clone. I like what it looks like at night in here. It's so homey. So basically, Kira's house almost tells the entire story of Winnie the Pooh. So, oh, and there we go. If you look down at the reference picture, that's pretty close. Okay, so now we need two little eyes. That's easy. Those are balls. In fact, he has a little ball on that joint right there. Clone. And because I'm cloning it, I can steal it. I will make that black. There we go. That looks good. I forgot I was on a public server. I saw dots and got excited. At least I think I'm on a public server. Who knows? Okay, and now he just needs a smile. His smile just needs to come up through here. So we'll just take that one we can use a string for. Oh, good thing I have string up. Short string. Pull it out here so I can grab it. There we go. Stop doing the weird thing. There we go. Let's change that into the right color. Close this. Okay, somewhere around there maybe. Sink it down in here and push it back into his face. There we go. That's kind of the same idea. Close enough. I think his nose was a little bigger. But I'm going to leave it like that because I like it. Okay, and then we're going to put, he had the antlers, he's got some jars, he has a cloth on there. We can do some jars. Let's get a bottle. There's always, the bottles are nice. Bottle. Small bottle. Did I put it somewhere? I did. Come here. There you go. Let's make it a nice, pretty color. Maybe brighter than that. glass you always have to get a little vicious with because the color's never quite right. There we go. That looks good. And let's put some flowers in here. Flowers. Who's in here under a blanket? Oh, that's Annie. Let's put the red ones. You can't change the color of the flowers, which is always kind of a little frustrating. We can change the bottles, but not the flowers. That's kind of weird. So put some flowers in here. What else did we have on that shelf? He didn't have flowers. Oh, candelabra, a pipe. I won't put a pipe. Okay, so just decorative things. We can do a candelabra. Candle. Let's do candles instead. It's not a symbol. Candle. Ooh, let's try out the new medieval candle, shall we? Huh, very nice. It's got that weird ball though instead of an actual candle, which is instead of a point. It's just weird. But I do like the little holder thing on it, so we'll leave that there. Okay, and it needs something blue. Maybe a blue cloth. So let's get... Now if I make it triangle, we've got a problem. Because you'll be able to see it is a triangle because there's no actual triangle shape. Let's see. Let's do shapes, plain shapes. Oh, I know, plate. Well, first we'll do the plate. The plate is super easy. The thin floor plate, not thick, thin floor plate is one of my favorite pieces. I forget about it all the time. But it is like 1 pixel thick, but it's like 1 pixel thick, but you can color it, and it's not eating up the bottom of anything, but I'm gonna be able to change the color on it and make a thing of something. Not that light, it's too blue and too light in here. Sure. So we will now, see, that's the problem. We could actually have it. I mean, this is my house. I can do what I want, but... Well, it's my built house. It's Kira's house. Okay, let's see what happens if we take this plate and dangle it off on its full length. Oh, I was about to do undo because I have it on small, but nothing I can do. Okay. This is my pet peeve. Okay. Please may we have an undo in other people's houses. If you do that, I swear I will do commissions forever. It's actually literally one of the reasons I don't take very many commissions. Is because I hate not having undo. Now see, it's not going to go to a point. We don't have anything that could be a triangle. I could do that and put a little line across here like it's a towel. And maybe some fringe. I think that'll sell it. I mean, it's not a cute little corner, but I think that'll work. It's something that we expect, so. Stuff, let's get a string. What did I use for fringe before? I don't remember what I used for fringe in Galaxy's house. I put it on the drapes. I'll just sit here and think for a minute while I color this. I found now that when I am playing on my own and I'm sitting here with the dogs, I'm actually still talking out loud about what I'm doing. So thank you for making me a crazy woman, people. I sit and describe everything that I'm doing while I'm sitting here. And I'm like, who am I talking to? The dogs don't care. But it's become such a habit to talk while I build now that I've become insane. Okay. That looks good. Now remember, we kind of don't want things to be perfect, but unfortunately this towel is turning out to be perfectly straight. I hate that. And I could maybe, there might be a way to, let's see if we can grab the edge of this towel and it, we cannot move it very much or it will look really bad, but no, I thought I could make it hang kind of crooked, but it can't, so now I gotta put it back into place. Probably, I probably do sit here and think I'm on Twitch. I now have a little audience in my head. We all enjoy the cast. Do, do, do. I already talk a lot anyway. My family used to call me motor mouth, so I'm a communicator. That's why I'm a teacher. I do think we might start like an art class Friday or something. So this is my idea. I think on Fridays, I'm thinking about opening up my builders camp thing. I'm not sure if that was Ethan or Coin Flipper that said that that was a good name, so I stole it. But we're gonna have a building like an art class, like a Bob Ross art class. So I think we'll all come in and I will give everyone building permission into one of my houses and we will all build something together and while we stream. And then I can also do giveaways on that day too, which would be fun. So it'll be a community day. Like a builders camp community day. I like that. And then we can all learn how to do one thing and that'll be exciting. Like maybe this week I'll teach everyone to make Pooh Bear. He's really not that hard. He just looks hard. The hat was a booger, but we won't put a hat on him. But if everybody could learn to make Pooh, that would be exciting. Okay, give it 2 stripes. There we go. And now I need some fringe. What did I do? Did I use grass? I think I'll try grass. I think grass will work. Grass is expensive though. Let's see. I'm trying not to deplete Kara of all of her money. But no, grass is expensive. Grass is cheap. Grass is cheap. Let's see if we can get this fringed. It curves way too much. That's not what I used. What did I use for fringe? So now I'm floating through all the things in my head. Oh, I know what I could do. That would work. Okay. Where it's not going to look ravelly, but it will look like fringe. Down here we'll do plain stripes. Yeah, that's really cool. I've seen other people do that too. That's really neat. I like it when people do that. If you ever do that, let me know. I'll build a room for you. Yeah, oh, this is not the one I wanted to see. My brain just decided it knows what it's doing. It's wrong though. Let's do the large square doorway. Turn it this way. Shrink it down. Make it cream. It's like who is it? Hanny is the one that's gotten an alcove for everyone, but she didn't let everybody build their own. But I see a lot of people who share houses, who let them do spaces. It's really kind of neat. I want to make my next house somehow in that racetrack house because I want to spawn. I wish I could do every house in the racetrack house so we could always spawn cars in it. That would be so much better. I think you could do it from scratch too. See, if we do the building camp thing, you can come in and I bet you could do it. if you just follow along with what I'm saying. I think you can. See, we can make that. That can be trim. Okay, so we're just going to grab this from the side. Let's put this up on medium so we can put it at increments. Although it would be better if they were not even. That way we'll just clone our little heart out here. As I eat all the pieces. Oh, that one did not go in the right place. We're getting out. We were not at the right angle, obviously. Come here. Little piece right there. Nope. Little piece right there. Was that right? Yes, there we go. Exactly. I'm a teacher. I can teach. I'm really good at teaching. Okay, so that one's going to be sticking out too because I got my thing off. How many of these do we want in here? A few more. Okay, how's that looking? That looks good. Kind of goes up a little bit, but hey, it's handmade. There. That looks like Pooh's butt stuck in Rabbit's house. Okay, so now we need to give, now, because this is also a cartoon, the only picture we have, it's a cartoon and a book and a movie. I am, I don't want to say strict, but I do actually, I had a parent yell at me once for making a students had to write an actual essay in an art class. Duh. I wanted them, because I teach what's called, oh, my brain just went, uh, discipline based art. And that sounds horrible, but it's not. What it means is I teach art based off of art history. So I start with cavemen and then go on and we learn things and we do caveman art and then we go on and we just follow history and learn that way. And so I'll always reference back, just like I do here, show you pictures, show you things, because it's some people need to learn that way. Just listening doesn't do it for them. But yeah, I had a parent yell at me for making them write an essay on an artist because they said art class, you don't write, you do art. I'm like, one, it's my art class, and two, it's my art class. But no, I can be strict. I don't. I mean, art's meant to be fun, so I like to play music. I like to, in the class, we play music, we talk. It's not a quiet place. Um, there's always spaces for people who like quiet. It's just, I'd like to do that. I also don't grade students on against each other. I grade them against their progress. So the very first project of the year, we're just going to get some furniture. The very first project of the year, you don't get a grade on, and then every project you do after that, I grade it against there and see if you've made progress. So you're based on project progress against yourself. So someone who's a horrible artist can still get an A, and someone who's an awesome artist can still get an F, because that's the way it's supposed to be. So, but parents don't always like that. They want you. I actually got fired from my very first teaching job because it was it was in a Catholic school and it had nuns, and I don't know if anybody's Catholic, but I'm not, and nuns scare me just a little. I've watched too many scary movies, I think. But they did not appreciate that I listened to secular music. They also did not appreciate that the students took rocks out of the yard for my art project, which I can't control that. They did that before school. And then they basically said the parents were complaining because they wanted something that they could hang on refrigerators. They didn't want their kids to learn. They just wanted basically macaroni art. So I was like, fine, let's just all agree to disagree. So, But that's the problem with private schools is you are at the mercy of this is going to need a floor of some sort. I'm going to put like a platform. It's I had to do this for the outside because you need these you've got to have these mounds, but that meant they had to go inside too. I could put another floor piece here, but then you're going to lose this really good view of Pooh's bottom. So I think let's try putting a platform down here. Maybe actually, let's try something crazy for a minute. Racetrack, exterior furniture. You're like, exterior furniture? Have you lost your mind? No, I'm not. Well, maybe a little. Ooh, what's a corner scaffolding look like? Ooh, it looks big, is what it looks like. I think this is what I want, actually. Let's turn you around this way. Make you into wood. You've got to be a poo colored wood, so it's like this color, but maybe a little bit more. There we go. Poo wood. And I'm going to, what do you call that? I'm going to coin that. It's called poo wood. Everything's poo color in here. It's the original color, then muted a little bit. It's like a storybook color. Okay, and then let's try turning this on its face. I want to, at 12:45, we're going to stop building for the day, and I'm going to show you the new video. I will show you, what else did I do? I will show you the Twitter link stuff. And what else? I think that'll be it. Let's see what that looks like outside. Oh, if you go outside to check something, always remember to leave it uh, selected so that way you can see the bounding box. If it's sticking out outside, it makes it so much easier. But it's not sticking out, so let's go back in the house. We just need to be able to put, he's got like tables and stuff like that. So maybe if it's like this, because he just wouldn't have it sitting on a little mound of dirt, probably. He's Rabbit. Rabbit's clever. Also a little cranky, but clever. I'd be cranky too if everybody was always wandering around looking for heffalumps and going crazy and getting eating all my food because I'm polite and then getting stuck in my doorway. I would go crazy too. Okay, this is the wrong angle by far. Let's get this spun this way. So this one's going this way, this one needs to go this way. Spin more. There we go. Oh, come back here. There. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect because if it is perfect, that will look weird. He just kind of, I want it to look like he just put these in here for convenience. But there still needs to be a walking area. That looks good. I can maybe put some mounds to make it look like a little dirt step. That would be kind of cute. And now we've got things we can set some furniture here and stuff, and I think that'll be okay. He's going to need some lighting. There's not enough room on the ceiling. I have a tendency when I'm sometimes to build too small. You can see that in Magical's Kuromi build. The little Kuromi Melody, my Melody house, is very short inside. I did not plan. So, what are we? Can you do? Oh yeah, I promised inventory scroll. I can. I don't know if I count this rich, but I have a lot of pets, but the value is probably not that great. I don't have a lot of the really expensive ones, except for the shadow dragons I get for builds. I love that vulture in there. He's so cute. Beginning to memorize the order of these. That's kind of scary. There you go. Scrolled. Okay, 5 minutes left to build in here. Let's do. I think he's gonna light things by candle and firefly jars, maybe. Okay, so let's get a piece of furniture stuff. Not from the racetrack now. I keep going back to I love well, what's in Queensland? I know everything else, but I'm trying to make it so everybody can grind or stay in a house if they want to. The Queensland bed doesn't let you have pets, but the pet bed does. So I've been putting the futon at the end of the bed. So Rabbit's got to have a bed. Because, well, oh no, I did not just lose that in there. Oh, I did. That was clever. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Oh, no, well, actually, did I just grab it with that? That's okay if I did. I did. That was not as big as a disaster as I thought that was going to be. Gosh, I missed an undo button. Okay. Now I'm. Okay, stop taking the bed with. Okay, let's spin that again. Not that way. Oh, that's not the spinner. That's why. There we go. Stick you back. Go back. Now it's kind of going up a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. Let's put the bed up there. We're going to make it a little bit smaller because Rabbit. See, it won't stick to that piece. Sometimes that's annoying. Okay, there's the bed. It's sitting on the thing. We need to give him some. I think that's okay. Well, he needs like a little table here. He needs his little pet bed. So, did I click a pet bed somewhere? I don't see it. There it is. Okay. We need to make sure we like this because if for some reason Kira leaves, on Kira's thing, I don't ever, on other people's builds, I'll lay pieces out and have a working space while I'm working. But on Kira's, I can't do that because she will often pop off. And if she does, then it all freezes and then I have to ask her to delete stuff. And it gets tiresome, I think, for her. I think this needs to be up. It still needs to touch that wood, though. There you go. We'll put that at the foot of the bed. So your pets can sleep in here, too, if anybody wants to play as Rabbit. He has a little dining room table, I remember, in here, and that's just about all he has. But we're gonna dress it up. We're gonna put pictures on the wall. Where are we at for time? Okay, while I'm standing here, now we can change. Let's see if I can change sources. I don't know if I've ever done this on here. I may not be able to. I didn't think of that. Ew. Window capture 1. Let's see, properties. Oh, no, I can. We will get us on here. There we go. That's the main poo stuck in the whole picture. Look at me going fancy. Okay, so now we can go to my YouTube video. YouTube. Actually, let's go to Twitter first. Twitter. Okay, so I have my own. Hey, look, Flamin' Fox. So cute. So I have my own. Sorry, I follow NASA on here. It made me follow people. I followed Adopt Me and NASA. So we can go to my house, and I've made, look, a Twitter page. It's Serenity AM for Adopt Me. And it's our building community. It's for all of us. And I've done this. Let's turn off the sound in the game because we want to hear the sound in my game. Sound. settings, sound. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's watch a video together. I made that, and then I also have the YouTube, and then I've got this, and I sent it. Look, hey, at Play Adopt Me. I loved your desert aid so much. I have a whole town built around it. Thank you so much for the best game ever, and I mean it. Okay, let's watch the video. Can you? I don't know if you can see that big or not. Hey. Oh, it didn't. It started at a weird place. Okay, here we go. Making poorly made Roblox videos since 2024. Look, I did an effect. Squishy looks very cute in a cowboy hat. Quality is getting kind of funky on here, but it is actually in good quality. So you guys can always go back and look at it in person. And so this is going to count as my walkthrough Wednesday. We're walking through my cowboy house through a video. And there's the lady with the money. I love the lady with the money. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm really bad with. Did I hashtag? I bet I forgot to hashtag. Oh, see? Thank you. Reposting would be lovely. I am bad at social media. And then we're going to go in Galaxy's house. Yay! This is, yeah, see, then we've got. My favorite part of your house is that portrait right there. I think she looks so sweet. And then I changed clothing. Look at that. Finding music that was non-copyrighted that fit was a little rough. Actually, I'm paying for Clipchamp, like $7 or $8 a month, or maybe it's $10 a month. But it lets you edit, and it has all those resources for free, and they're copyright, so I don't have to go look at those. Yeah, it's getting better. Like, I actually managed to get a video together this time. It only took me 3 weeks. With my miracle steer. I'm sorry if you don't like country music. I don't like country music myself, but it fits. And it's not too annoying. Like their dog hasn't left them and died or anything like that. Although I don't know why I came in here and showed you that I could close the doors. Opening them probably might have been better, but oh well. And I've got the cute little groundhog who wasn't in the egg, but man, he's adorable. I think I'm going to make Kira put it in her house. I'm going to put the little miner hat on him. Remember the when he's stuck in the thing, the gopher tries to help him. I think I'm going to have her get a groundhog and turn him into a gopher. No. Where'd my next piece of music go? Oh, they took this part of the music out, but you know what? It is not copyrighted. Well, that's annoying. Well, boogery. Oh no, only that part of it was copyrighted? That's really weird. Hmm, interesting. Oh well. That music started really late. That's really weird. Oh well. No one said I was a great video maker. I just hope that the next part starts on time. And it was really hard. I think I need to start taking video for my videos with another character, not me, because I can't show things up close that have the ease interactive things on it. Like I couldn't show the boy's face on that, and it's super cute. I realized I still need to put some bottles on the shelves. See what happens when I watch things. I also noticed on the other side, I forgot a piece of paneling on the other side. So I'm seeing things I have to go fix in my Western house, which is sad. First, I gotta get a shoe shine. And then we're going to go play in the basement. Go up the stairs or the ladder. Now, see in here, when I go in the next thing, I see where I've missed the paneling right down there on the wall. I have to put those in. I was happy I managed not to get the creepy clown face with a big E in it because it actually has some buttons in there. I like this music. I got Candy's lemonade and milk bar. And they've left that milk sit out there for a long time. It's got to be gross by now. And my pool table. You guys should remember me building all of this. You got to see most of this being built, so. And their beds. And the dog poker game, which I love. And my three dogs over there, that's Annie and Leah. Well, Annie, Miriam, and Leah over here in this corner. Leah and Miriam are cheating. But they're mother and daughter, so they would totally. And they're sneaky. They steal stuff. They're just ornery. Yes, so, well, thank you for watching 8 minutes of horrible video making. Um, please link it and send it to people. See, look, did a thing. Come watch me build live. Yay. So I managed to actually get through a video. Yay. And I sent it to Adopt Me. And I have a Twitter. And I have a YouTube. Nice. Congratulations. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Yeah. Okay. Bye, Galaxy. I'm going to wrap it up here anyway. So thank you guys for, let's switch back to me. Switch back to Roblox. Hey, am I not in the game? Resume. There we are. Okay. So I'm going to keep building here with Kara for a little bit. I'll have to go grab some lunch in between there. But you're welcome to come and find me online. I will go check my friends' requests for a second after I get this set in the right place so I don't ruin my build here. But I will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We will be Titanicking tomorrow unless Kira shows up, in which we will be pooing tomorrow. That does not sound right. Well, we'll be doing, that doesn't sound right either. So we'll be doing Winnie the Pooh tomorrow. Oh, oh, that's the light. If Kira's on, otherwise we'll be going back to my house and working on some Titanic. I can't wait to show you. I've been working on the grand staircase, so you're gonna love it. So, in the meantime, thank you for watching, guys, gals, and everyone in between. I'm Serenity, and you better keep building, because you know I will. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.